Ah, perfect. We're here. We're doing this. Okay. Um, Hello everybody. My name is Max Winterfield, and this is a hell of my own making. A level that I have designed that is not even 10% done. I just want to see if what I made is even remotely possible, and I'm going to be maybe adjusting certain things along the way. Um, You will see why this is so hard, but basically it's designed as a gigantic winding path up this whole thing, and if you fall at pretty much any point, you're fucking boned and you fall back to the start. It's like getting over it, except I'm probably gonna want to, commit war crimes instead of beat this. I don't know if this is possible. I think it is. I think I've tested everything properly. Um, I really hope that this is possible. And the start of this looks easy, and it's very deceiving, because it is easy. Gotta be honest, there are very few things in this that are genuinely difficult. But the things that are difficult come at a point like that, where if you fuck up at the points, you will get sent back to the start because you die. And if you fuck up at the other points, you get sent back to the start because you fall. And then shit like that happens. These jumps are not necessarily difficult, but goddamn. These ones are also quite deceiving because you have to jump very late. Same with these, otherwise you'll hit the underside of them. At least I have my double speed still, I gotta be honest. Not necessarily sure if that's good on this ramp in particular, but hey. I just need to see if this thing that I designed... Fuck. I have jumped slightly too late. Just slightly, though. Fuck. I need to take this bandage off my finger. Ah. I poked my finger earlier and it hurt a lot, and I put a bandage on it because it bled a little bit, but it's fine now. I need full motor control of my fingers to be able to do this. Fuck. I say as I fuck up probably the simplest jumps in this entire goddamn level. This. There we go. This is part 2 of the mountain. The first part was way easier than what's about to happen. So what I need to do is I need to wall jump off of this and hit it like this and do that. I need to not fucking fall for that simple trick. Your character is so goddamn slidey with the double speed. There we go. For that to go down. No! Don't you dare fall back down. Don't you fucking dare. There we go. Okay. And now we're at this part. Which you have to do all of these way later than you think. Except that one. Oh, that's right. Forgot that you move. Hello there, Max. Hi, if ignited. Welcome to my personal hell. Where the fuck? Okay. I have to remember how to do this. That left is not where you're supposed to go. That's just meant as a fall. And now, down here. Perfect. Gotta be very careful with that. And you gotta be careful with that, too. What's up? Hi, Crying Obsidian. What's good? I'm glad that I didn't fall and that I died, because it's definitely not that dying resets me all the way to the beginning with no chance of catching myself. If I had fallen, I definitely would have definitely just fallen back here. Ugh. God fucking damn it, and I softlocked myself. Well, that's what this beginning is spike is for. Actually, I don't think that necessarily counts as a soft lock. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix that spike. So, for those of you wondering, there we go. That spike is supposed to, like, go up and down, and if it goes up once, there are ways to fix it. But it's very difficult to do that. Fuck! How did I even mess that up? Did I accidentally jump there? God damn it. This way. And I have my 1 speed. That's not the greatest in the world, I gotta be honest. I have to go back up here for that double speed. Bruh. I literally designed this, so I can't even be mad. You know what's the worst part? Is that when I beat this, I just have to make more. Fuck! That's it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna make more after I beat this. And I'm gonna do it on stream so you guys can see. You guys can see how I designed the bullshit that is this. Wait, I already hit the double speed. What the fuck am I doing? I'm dying. That's what I'm doing. I'm fucking... Oh my god. Welcome to the stream. If you think it's gonna be anything more than this, you're slightly wrong. Because I'm gonna be raging. Eventually. Or maybe I'll cry. Or maybe... Because I'm gonna beat this stream. I'm not gonna quit until I fucking beat it. I've made an entire video on the tips and tricks for unturned limestone. Damn. I might watch that. That level fucking sucked for me when I played, so I might watch that before my next unturned stream. God fucking damn it. What's your hardest? What do you mean? Like the hardest point on the level, the hardest thing I've ever done, the hardest I've ever been, which was when I looked at Sarah in math class. Oh, I... Fucking go up, you son of a bitch! No! Fuck! Oh. Hardest level I've ever beaten. What do you mean my hardest, bro? You mean my hardest level I've ever beaten in this game? Because let me tell you right now, I'm not good at this game. I'm good enough to design levels like this that are genuinely hard, and I'm relatively good at platformers, but I'm not good at Geometry Dash itself, if that makes sense. I have, at most, only beaten, what is the hardest thing I've beaten, actually? I think Club Step, which is pretty sad to say, because I've definitely beaten a couple demons. But I'm not good at the regular part of this game, but I am good at this part, which is the platforming. It doesn't seem like it, but I promise you, all of these jumps are way tighter than they look. Also, the main reason I want to verify this now as opposed to later is because this is got the easiest iteration of this level. How did I do that? You're not supposed to be able to make that jump at 1 speed. I didn't even go up to get the 2 speed. But I want to release this so that people who say that this is the fucking... that this looks easy can go play it for themselves and realize, hey, this is bullshit. I'm a girl, by the way. Call me sis if you want to. Alright. Call me Sisyphus. Because I'm pushing a boulder up a fucking mountain right now, bruh. This shit's called the Mountain, by the way. And although with its current design, it's like more like the fucking Pebble. Because I have not designed nearly as much as I've wanted to. Oh, I have the double speed. God fucking damn it. I would like to be able to make this jump. Also, is Crying Obsidian your favorite block in Minecraft? Because it is mine, because it looks very pretty. Bruh. Bruh. There we go. Bruh. That spike jump is just so fucking tight. Although I have no excuse for failing jumps like this one. That's just me being a fucking idiot, honestly. It's me having the biggest skill issue of my life. Bruh. Sometimes I forget to keep holding the direction button, so I'll just stop right before I hit the jump. And that's just because I'm so afraid to overshoot everything. Because that's how this level is designed. It's meant with a lot of overshoots, like this one. Bruh. Also, looking at chat while doing this is gonna be very hard. I'm gonna need to stop sometimes. I'm trying to get to the hard parts fast. I don't just want to be stuck on the easy parts for the entirety of this stream. I want to show off the actual bullshit, not this crap. Okay. Okay then. Also, I think I've made that spike jump where if you're double speed, you can actually jump early, which is unintended, but I guess that's actually good for me. I might not fix that, because... I can't turn water into wine, but I can turn you into mine. I'll give that an 8 out of 10 on the fuck scale, god damn it! I don't give it an 8 out of 10 on this fuck scale, I give it an 8 out of 10 on the good pickup line scale. It's also... what messes me up is, like, this jump right here. Because you want to stop. But if you stop a little beforehand, my brain just doesn't calculate fast enough that maybe I should hold right to try and catch myself. I'm just glad that I chose this song for this level. Am I the only viewer, by the way? It says I have 3. You're the only chatter, if that's what you're asking. Because I get quite a lot of lurkers. I am very lurker friendly. Because I talk a lot of bullshit. Although on certain streams, other people will talk more. Up. Well, you know what's crazy? Is I've been uploading a lot more recently. Fuck. I've been uploading a lot more recently, which has caused me to gain over 100 subscribers in less than 2 weeks. Hello Max, I love your unturned videos. Hi Andre. It's good. What's your age? It's okay if you don't want to tell. As of... actually, I have that answer sort of on my Discord. I won't tell my age yet, but I have told people a sort of, like, how do I say it? Like, a sort of time frame I'm like, as of this date, I am this many years old. And also, I have lost my... Have I lost my double speed or not? This feels like double speed. Or maybe... This is absolutely double speed. Yeah. I do not still have... This is crazy. But what I want to do with this, and why I'm just randomly streaming this now, I want to get this out of the way. In the sense... Let's say you are a teenager. Close enough, yeah. Oh my god. Every time I miss a jump, my brain just has the fucking old fucking dial-up internet boot-up sound. I gotta show you this sound. I have an entire old dial-up internet boot-up sound. Boot up. I don't have the dial-up internet boot-up sound. How the fuck? Every time I miss a simple jump, this sound plays in my brain. This sound plays in my brain every time I miss a simple jump. Also, because you keep asking, I might as well show you. That's the rules. Where is... I used to have a fag. Where the fuck did I put that thing? I have it somewhere. Do I not have it anymore? Did it get... Here it is. There you go. Perfection. Also, yes, I'm aware that I sound way younger. I sound like a bitch. Like a motherfucker. I sound like I'm going through puberty. That's just my voice. Also, this is not double speed. I need to grab the double speed. God fucking damn it. Dial-up internet speed. It's the fucking... My brain is running at 7 kilobytes a second. Yeah, the thing with this bullshit... How did I make it so far so fast, and then fuck up, and I haven't been able to get past... the jump. The jump that many fear, that all will know to come and fear. The jump that resets your simple progress. Because this jump will be known as the first hell jump. God fucking damn it. I think you are a roller coaster? Ask Laugh. Why am I a roller coaster? Is it because I have many ups and downs? I rage and then I'm calm and then I rage and then I'm calm. Also, I wish YouTube would tell me when there are new chatters. Because... God fucking damn it. The faster you go, the louder I... Jesus Christ. What the hell? That's fucking crazy. On a Geometry Dash stream of all places. Up, 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 up. Give me this. I fucking... You would think that this simple section would be simple, but it's not. I'm gonna do something. I want to see how to make this jump properly. I want to see how I've designed this jump to be. Because I sort of know, but I need to know the ins and outs of this bitch. I need to know what happens if you do certain things. Interesting. Not so interesting. Also not so interesting. I didn't jump there. Okay. Okay. I get it. I get it. I get the jump. I think. I can't wait to fuck it up. Let's see. If testing it a few times and seeing how it works has made this bullshit any... I'm fucking old now that I know your age. There are a lot of people who I know watch me, who I know are older than me by... Sometimes it's by like 1 or 2 years, but there's some guy who watches me who's way older than I am. Tap. Tap. God! I like hyped myself up and everything before that. I was like, I can do this. It was all in my head though. Maybe I should hype myself up out loud so that this way when it happens, I seem way more stupid. Why does this seem so fast? This is only 1 speed. I haven't hit the double speed. Okay. Oh wait, I gotta help myself up all out. I got this! I can do this! I will not fail! I will not fall! I will not crumble to your stupidity! Fuck! I hit the jump and everything, and I missed the fucking orb. Well, hyping myself up worked. It's weird. I haven't seen 2 of you before. 3 of you. There was 1 person earlier, but I didn't catch their name. There we go. Jesus Christ. Now we're on back to the hard part, which some of you haven't seen yet because it happened earlier. I'm really glad I didn't fall off there. I'm really glad I didn't fall off there. Okay. Now I can hit all of these. These are, like, really easy to hit, kind of. If you don't know how to hit them, they're not so easy. Nope, nope, nope. Get the fuck back on. Get the fuck back on. This is officially the furthest I have ever been. I have the double speed, and now I have to do this entire part while not accidentally going too far. Which is what that spike is designed for. I was about to say it too. I was like, which is what that spike on the right is designed for. If you go too far on that jump. We're on attempt... What, fucking 26, I think? I'm 27, I thought you were 23. Most people I'm surprised you thought I was 23. Most people say that my voice sounds like I'm really young. Like I'm like 16 or 17. And sometimes it goes deeper, so they're like, oh, you sound like 22 sometimes. But when people like look at me with my face, this beautiful mug of mine, I have this beautiful mug of mine. People are like, you look like 30, bro. How many Estonian viewers do you have? Well, now I have to check. Yes, I can actually fully check this. If I go to this audience, because I'm not showing you my revenue, so I'm doing this off thing. But I will show you when it is done. Here we go. You can see I have a lot of Polish viewers. This is just within the last 28 days, by the way. What did you say? Estonia? Where? I have a solid 10 Estonia views. Growth. It's so beautiful, really. It's crazy how many analytics YouTube gives you. Even though you will never use like 40, like at least a solid 60% of them. I guess if I wanted to appeal to the mass Poland viewers, I would start learning Polish. Someone told me good morning, and it is Dzień dobry, which I still remember, even though this was like 11 months ago when they taught me this. Oh yeah, I should also... Actually, I was gonna say I should also show the Unturned Insane Mode Part 4 progress. But I haven't really made much progress since my last update yesterday. I've made progress, it just hasn't been much. I have fully edited a solid, like, 48 minutes? Not fully edited, but, like, partially edited. I still need to do voiceovers for that. Just typically do a bunch of bullshit. Now I hit that jump. Polish is my main language, I haven't used it in 4 years. How good was my good morning? Was it a fucking awful? I hope so. Let me up. Let me up. God damn it. God damn it. I was too afraid of just sliding off. I need to not be afraid of sliding off there. You know, I want to extend that platform by an extra half block, but I also really don't want to, because it's funny. It's one of the funniest places to die. It's on my level when I'm drunk, so yeah, it was good. I don't know if whether or not to be insulted or not by that. Up, up, up. And also, you know what's weird? Is I learned before I started YouTube, I thought that people who lived in other countries didn't really speak English. Like, English was like a rare thing. The amount of people I see from other countries who are like, yeah, I speak English. It surprises me, and it makes me wonder if you guys have the same, like, language thing that we do in the United States, where in high school you, like, have to learn a language. Well, you don't have to learn a language, but, like, you can have the option to learn a different language. Although in middle school it wasn't an option for me. In my middle school I had to learn either Spanish, Chinese, or French, and I chose Spanish because my mom speaks it. And I figured I will use Spanish more than I will use French or Chinese. God. I looked over at chat for half a second and fucked up my jump. This is why I shouldn't talk to you guys. It's why you guys deserve the silent treatment. Bruh. Also, I wanted to make a better thumbnail, but at the same time, I just wanted to do this. This is the start of something awesome. Okay? And also, I just wanted to, you know, not be embarrassed when 80 million people watch me. I didn't want to get people too interested in the stream. I didn't want to get embarrassed when 80 million people watched me jump into the same spike 87 times. Okay, then. I stopped to, like, think about that jump and how I was gonna do it and everything, and I still missed it, which is great. You don't have to feel insulted, but because it's better than others I've heard even try. God damn it. Thank you. There's also... Someone also tried to teach me fuck you, but I forgot that. I need the double speed. I need double speed. Also need to not be such an idiot. The big bouts of silence are coming, where I have to lock the fuck in. So that I can get past the spike. I just need to get past it. It's earlier than I think, but later than I would expect. That's the problem. I can't wait to make a video on this. Because I'm gonna have to sift through 80 hours of me jumping into the same fucking spike. Like that. What's funny is that I technically know how to do the jump, and I know where to hit it. Just hitting it wrong. There we go. I forgot to jump again! Why? I was like, this is safe even though I knew it wasn't, bro. How do I design a level like this and forget the most basic fucking traps that I set up? It's obvious too, bro. I'd like to make this jump, please. I'd like to make this jump, please. There we go. It's like every other rage. Like getting over it. Where if you fall back down to the start, your instinct is to speed run the fuck out of it and just go as fast as possible. I have the burps. But that's where the trap comes in. Because the double speed is meant to give you 2 sets of muscle memory. No! How? How do I even go slide off that far to fucking do that? It's been 30 minutes already. And I've only beaten about half of the level. Which is crazy, that I've only beaten about half. Because it's not even that long of a level. If you did it all in one shot without ever fucking it up, it would probably only take about a minute or 2. It really is not that, like, long, so far. The final product, I fully intend to have a, like, 45-minute speedrun capability at, like, the fastest possible. But this what it is right now? This little pebble I'm trying to fucking put my foot over? I want to put my foot up its ass, that's what I want to do. I'm trying to, for my YouTube, I'm trying to develop more of the guy who does dumbass challenges. Which is why I'm doing this. And why I will also be doing other projects. Like, I want to play Dying Light without dying and without light. Which sounds really dumb, and that's because it is. Because you would have to do everything during the night with volatiles, the most dangerous enemy in the game. Even more dangerous than the regular bosses of the game, actually. And then you'd beat it without the flashlight, so you'd have to turn the gamma up. You'd no UV light, so you can't scare off the volatiles, because yes, that's their entire counter. And also no portable safe zones, and no regular safe zones, because both of them have light in them. Unless, of course, you go to an inactive safe zone, which is actually what I plan on doing, for trying to be safe most of the time. Bro. Like I said, 2 sets of muscle memory. That's what the double speed is for. How? How am I missing the most basic jumps in human existence right now? Does my mic sound good? Do I sound bloated? Do I have my gain turned all the way up? I was probably a little quiet. So I turned my gain slightly up. I might get really loud here in a second, because I might yell into the mic if I hit that fucking spike again. I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to get to the pissed off stage. How the hell did I not hit that spike? I know the spike's hitbox, and I get why I didn't die there. But also, I thought even... Oh, that's... I forgot that that spike was there. I'm not even gonna lie. That wasn't even intended... That wasn't even a spike that was intended to be used like that, but I guess... It was intended for another use, but I guess it also works for that. That's good to know. To always hold hard right on that jump. God fucking damn it! I would like to make all of these very simple jumps. Jumps come easily and abundantly to me at all opportunities. I'm fucking doing that thing. What the hell is it called? It's slipping my mind. What the hell is it called when you, like, repeat the same mantra over and over again? It's like you're willing it into existence or whatever. I forget what exactly it's called. Oh my god. I bet this would be great to watch while drunk as fuck. Just some cube moving really fast and a disembodied voice screaming when it misses a jump. Get your bottle of Tito's. That's what this stream is for. The average Tito's enjoyer. Oh my god. Go, 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 jump, 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 jump again. Roll down these 3, jump over that, hit that, jump. And hit this spike earlier than you expect, but later than you want. Fuck. There's a part of me that's starting to wonder if I just delist the VOD, will anyone remember that this existed? No one will remember that I promised to beat this level and continue editing it. Fuck. Honestly, depending on how long it takes, I might not even edit it today. But I do plan on making a stream where I do the future part of this. There we go. Speedrun time, baby. Speedrun time, baby. There we go. What the fuck happened there? I need to make that trigger a little bit bigger, so that this way it can't multi-activate, because I think that might accidentally fuck some people over. I wish there was a bounce orb that was weaker than this one. Because I wanted to originally make that one even weaker, because I felt like that jump was too easy. Like, keeping your balance on it. Over the fucking garden wall, please. God fucking... I don't want to talk about it. Maybe we can figure out if the music properly loops. It should. Like, I don't know if it does. I haven't tested that yet. I haven't tested if the music will continue playing. I soft lock myself. That's good. That's good to know that that can happen. I need to fix that. I need to increase the vertical downward momentum on that by 10. So that you can't accidentally hit it when making that jump. Well, now I'm hitting that jump like a fucking champ, I guess. Or not this one. God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. I pressed the jump button, but I guess I pressed it too late. Also, I need to play some Minecraft. Did a poll on the Discord server asking if I should stream my Forever Minecraft world. At this point, has been out since the Trial Chamber update, which I think came out about 2 years ago. Might be wrong on that number. Oh my god! No! No! That's the second use of the spike. There's a third use, where if you fall down a specific place, you'll hit it. I'm so sad, bro. I couldn't make that jump for the life of me, because what you have to do is you have to hold both directions, jump, unhold one of the directions at the right time, and then hope you hit it. You hit the corner of that platform. But I wasn't paying enough attention when I hit it, so I slid right off and tried to save myself and hit the fucking spike like intended. Oh, I'm falling for all of my own traps. It's so funny. I want to spoil one of the plans for this level. I want the player to fall back down here with a triple speed. And have to go up this part specifically, the one I'm doing as I speak. I just watched your Unturned Limestone video and my pleasant your rage. Thanks. I appreciate it. The plan is to have people do the jumps that I just did to this, and then a triple jump to the left, where they then proceed to the next area. And if you miss any of these, so these are meant to, like, if you fall off of this to the left, you will go down this. And you will, and if you miss this jump, the one with the red fucking bounce pad, you'll hit the 1 speed and you'll get reset back to the beginning, which is where the evilness of that plan comes in. I'm having more fun thinking about all the ways I'm gonna fuck myself over than actually fucking myself over. I'm really glad I didn't slide off. I'm so glad I did not slide off. I'm glad that Limestone video is doing well. I worked really hard to make that video really good. You know, I had an interesting intro, and I feel like everything about it was just really good. I feel like, all in all, its life will end when it has about 20,000 views! Is platformer actually fun? This is very fun, actually. Like, normally I would say, fuck you, this isn't fun at all. How dare you ask me that question? Because I'm sort of mad and I've been going for about 45 minutes. I've only gotten through half of the goddamn level. Am I at double speed? I'm not at double speed. But this is fun. To me it is, at least. Because this is a challenging level. And it's one I've designed myself. Which makes it even more fun when I fall for all my dumb fucking traps. But this isn't even like... I said this earlier, but you weren't here. But this isn't even like 10% of the finished level. This is a demo, if you will. A sign of what's to come in the easiest form possible. Because there is so much terrifying bullshit I have planned. You think the current level of design punishes the player for falling? No, it doesn't. Not hard enough. Demon? Yeah, this thing will be... This will be an extreme... Probably an extreme demon when it comes out. This is going to be a Faudian platformer level. Straight up. Like... If you know what a Faudian game is, and you know what I mean by that. But if you don't, it's like getting over it. Where one mistake at the top will send you back to the bottom. It's meant to be a winding path. Well, I don't know why I did that. I know that jump isn't possible. I know the ramp jump isn't possible. Unless you have 3 speed. God damn it. But I do want to make this an extreme demon. Although, in its current state, it's probably just, like, maybe a regular... Maybe, like, an easy, or whatever the second part of easy demon is. I think it goes easy. Or I think it goes very easy. Easy. Whatever the fuck. Or maybe easy, medium, hard, insane, extreme. I think that's actually the level. But the jumps are hard, and the shit's annoying. Wild? Yeah. I have to remember that that's what this platform is for. I've specifically made that platform to where if you fall off, you don't have to make that jump again. Unless you mistime the fucking press. I just need to... I was about to say, I just need to calm down for a second. I just rest right here. You know, originally this block wasn't here, but after realizing how much of a bullshit jump this is, I put it there because I knew you will die here if you are not careful. And now we get to the actual hard part. No, please! I don't even think I hit the double speed on the way down. I didn't. Wait, is that jump possible at 1 speed? I might need to fix that. I'm pretty sure I accidentally hit this jump at 1 speed. I just need to test if it's actually possible at 1 speed, because this is supposed to be actually impossible at 1 speed. You're not supposed to be able to get the distance. Even if you time it right to go through it. Yeah, because what's supposed to happen is you're not supposed to have the speed to make it past the spike before it can fall and hit you. Regardless of how you hit this jump. Was I just, like, goated and hit it at a really weird time? Or did I just jump, like, way too early? Because the point is, you either jump way too early, and you miss the fucking thing entirely. Like that. Or you can't jump, like this at all. Which is weird. Yeah. I don't know how the fuck I did that, but however I did it, it's very much not intended. So, as long as I don't do it again, I'm just gonna assume that I did hit the double speed on the way down, and I was at double speed, but just didn't think I was for some reason. Which is fine. Also, originally, I had the level built too far to the left. So some of these platforms, like the ones below me, were in the start of the level. So you'd have to kill yourself immediately, which wasn't possible. Because this spike right here, that you can use to kill yourself if you're soft locked, was in the left of the level. And you couldn't do it. So... Although I kind of want to make it a feature that you can never beat this level on attempt 1. Which might be really funny. I can't wait to see people, like, beat this level first try. I can't wait to see people clown on me for how easy this level is. It's only a harder level at best, they'll say as they rush through the level at triple speed. Also, fun fact, originally this level was going to be called the Monolith, because the design was very different. But after realizing how big I wanted to make the level, I went with a very simple design. There we go. I forgot to hold right, so I land on the platform. Again, falling for my own tricks in the bag of tricks. Get me back over here. When I was younger, I used to make Geometry Dash levels, and I actually made one that was really good. But that level got deleted because my account got deleted. Because my entire save game got deleted. Although maybe Steam Cloud backed it up. Maybe that was a thing. I don't know. even though I haven't touched the original account in like 8 years, because I didn't have a RobTop account then, because it wouldn't let me make one, because I got that weird glitch, where it was like, yeah, you can, username doesn't work, bruh. Username doesn't work, password doesn't work. Not allowed, you're not allowed into the club. Not allowed to be a Geometry Dash member. I thought I hit that perfectly, not gonna lie. I fully expected to just go through and hit the fucking orb. The Zorb. What I might have to do is I might have to place that one higher, the orb, and make it a pink orb. That even if you do hit it at 1 speed, it's... Actually, I might just keep it at its level and make it a pink orb. Fuck! I need to do my jump earlier. I'm having a massive skill issue right now, and I've been having a massive skill issue for the past 55 minutes. It's almost been an hour of me rambling about random bullshit, and I have no idea how. But one thing I'm glad about is that my channel is doing better. My channel died for a little bit. I went from getting 2,000 views a day to getting 20. Literally 20. The good news is, I accidentally missed the fucking 1 speed somehow. So... I get a chance to do this again. Fuck. I thought this would take an hour at max. I'm not gonna lie. And the fact that we've almost crossed that threshold... And I haven't even made it halfway through the goddamn level. A moment of silence. Or just to have it. Just to have it, honestly. Another fuck. How did I press the escape button twice? I was about to say another moment of silence. For our fallen hero, my dignity. But, you know, just exited the level instead. My muscle memory told me to quit. Because I have tried to beat this level before, off-stream. Just because I wanted to see if I could. You know, I put in like 10 attempts, got a little mad, and then just stopped. I don't know what to say. Obviously. Hence the random bullshit noises coming out of my mouth. What the fuck am I doing? I have double speed. I just went... Muscle memory has just done that so many times. And what's fun about hitting the double speed and doing this part is that this part is very much harder on double speed. There we go. Ugh. Why? Why am I like this? I knew there was a spike there. I knew I should have moved left, but my finger refused. My body's muscle memory is fighting against me, telling me that it doesn't want to learn anymore. It wants me to quit. It wants me to go eat a fucking sandwich. I want to go drink some milk so I can get bones that are big and strong, so that when... I don't know. I don't know what joke I was about to make there, but clearly it wasn't funny. Why? Why is it the simple, relatively simple bullshit that's fucking me up? I've made it to one hard part. One. One of the things that is actually really difficult, and I did it really well, and then I fucked up because I'm an idiot. Am I at double speed? I'm not. I keep having to ask myself that fucking question. There we go. You need to just immediately, you need to hold the jump button when you do that jump. You can't even wait like a millisecond before you to make a decision. You have to make the jump. You can't line it up. I have to remember that's how I designed that jump to be. Falling for my own traps. I just realized something. Right here, you're supposed to go through this little hole as the exit. But if you do that, it's just a floor of spikes beneath you. There's no way to win right now. And if I want to upload this level... I have to make it possible, actually. So I'm gonna do that. One moment of technical difficulties, please. Now the level's possible. Wow, attempt 1? That's crazy. That's amazing. I rewinded time, and I feel so much better. When can I expect Lethal? Lethal or our turn stream? You can expect... I kind of want my content, not like all of my content, obviously, but I kind of want to sort of move away from Lethal and Unturned for a little bit, for a month or two before I return to it. But I do plan on making videos that are clips of old streams and stuff. And if you're asking for a full stream of that stuff, it's probably gonna be a while. Although I probably will do Limestone relatively soon again. Just to get it done, because people really like the video. And I feel like just having a stream of part 2 will do really well for the channel. So there will be a Limestone part 2 stream, and then after that, for a month or two, I'll move away from that, and I'll upload some other challenges that will be fun, that I'm really excited for. And then I'll probably do Insane Mode part 5 as a stream. And then Limestone part 2 as a video. And then just whatever from there. honestly. It just fully depends on how I'm feeling, what comes up. Because I like Unturned. I also want to make a video about Unturned. Like the story of Unturned. From like a perspective of a guy who doesn't have a lot of hours and who like sort of played it when he was younger but didn't really play it. So I want to like do that. And like especially because of like the recent controversy, which I sort of know about but also don't really know about. Bruh. But I'm excited for the future of my content, because people are... Ow! What? I was literally pressing that entire time. I was pressing the jump button that entire time. I was mashing that bitch. But people are really liking the new stuff. I got a lot of YouTube shorts going out, and people are coming to the channel from those, which is pretty nice. I'm making $2 to $3, upwards of maybe $4 a day right now off of YouTube, which is pretty good, actually. My next check is gonna be pretty good, because I had $81 unpaid to me. And then, just overall excited. I'm glad everything's doing well. Because for a while, I was really bummed that my channel was dying, and I didn't think I'd be able to come back from it. And if I did come back from it, it was gonna take like another year. But I'm glad a lot of people came back. I'm seeing some faces I haven't seen in a while. God fucking damn it! And I'm also just typically doing better, which is nice. Also doing better at this game. I've been able to get up there twice now. I've soft-locked myself. That's the fun part about designing a level, is when you test it and make a soft lock. And the problem is that, like, you might just say, oh, go fix the soft lock. That soft lock's gonna take so long to fix. Hi, David. What's good? Welcome to the hell of my own making. It looked like I didn't jump there, but I promise I did. I just did too late. You ever heard of a Faudian level, David? You ever heard of Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy? That's what this level's inspired by. And it is not easy. Because once you make a lot of progress in this level, if you fuck up, you either die and go back to the beginning, or you fall all the way back down. And it's very fun. And I'm sort of mad. Technically, I'm following your story from the very beginning. What do you mean by that? You mean like the story of how Max Winterfield became the best YouTuber of all... Fuck. Just joined When Might There Be an Unturned Limestone stream? Limestone will probably be relatively soon. I don't know exactly when. But I'll definitely make a big deal out of it, because people really like the video. I'll ping the Discord a bunch, like a day before, so that everyone knows to be ready for it. And I'll, like, schedule the stream and everything, because people really like the video. And I imagine people are excited to play. People are excited to watch part 2 of however I'm gonna deal with all that bullshit. People also have been waiting for Arid for a while. I left Arid in the dust. I have not touched that since I last played it. It's just sad, because it's actually a really good map. Started playing Yada Yada yesterday, I have 12% on it. Nice. Huh. Fuck. I'd like to be able to make the jump, please. It would be wonderful if I could. I have to lock in. I must lock in. I'm watching you from your first video. Oh yeah! I forgot. After Insane Mode Part 4, the next video after that is... Because my 3-year anniversary just came up. Of, like... Not the first video I ever uploaded on this channel. That was over 4 years ago. But the first video I took seriously when I literally sat down in my room, said fuck it out loud because I thought when I made a video on how I became a famous YouTuber, it was gonna be funny when I said that. And, I learned editing, and I learned how to properly edit. Fucking hell. And it's insane. Like, my old videos kind of suck. They're probably better than a lot of people's first quote-unquote videos, even though it wasn't technically my first. But when I decided to be like, I want to be a YouTuber, and I want to edit, a lot of people's first video when they do that is probably a lot worse than mine. Even though mine is filled with dead space, and there isn't a lot of music, I feel like it's entertaining enough. And then 4 videos in, roughly I think it was 4 videos in, I made the No More Room in Hell video, which got 2,000 views in a couple days, which was pretty impressive at the time for me. And then immediately after, I made the first Unturned video I ever made. And that video also got 2,000 views. And for the first, like, year of my channel, that video was my most viewed video. And over time, I learned how to do text, I learned what keyframing is, and I've spent... I don't want to say how many hours I've spent, because I plan to do that when I edit the video. I plan to be like, oh yeah, this project took this many hours, this project took this many hours, and then I plan to put them all together at the end of the video and be like, this is how many hours I have spent on everything. And there's like a breakdown of the hours. And the video is going to be called, it's however many hours I put into YouTube, so it might be like 2,354, and then it's just hours later. Or this took 2,354 hours. I definitely have over 1,000 hours of editing experience. I know that. I have edited so many videos that have taken more than 20 hours to complete. One of them taking 54. And that shit was annoying. I learned SFM for that video, and it was not worth it at all. But I had fun doing it, and that's what matters. It's kind of insane to, like, look back on my shit videos and when I got down and see how not big of a deal it was at the time. Got a ton of information on Limestone I could dump after playing it for about a day now. Save it for the stream. Because I'm not gonna remember any of it and you're gonna have to dump all of it again. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm sad. I'm sad. I'm sad. I'm just sad that it took so long. I stopped doing content for YouTube, but my channel had 90k subs. Now I'm showing my old subs to your channel to make it the way it should be fun to spend time watching someone have fun. You have 90,000 subs on your old channel and you quit? Why? You're 10k subs away from a silver play button. Do you know how much of a flex that is? That's crazy. How? How the fuck? Dude, if I was 10k subs away, I'd make a celebration video and I'd be like, we're 10k subs away from a face reveal, guys. Guys, you gotta subscribe. You gotta subscribe. I want the silver play button so bad, I'll do anything. It's like... I gotta tell you a little story about myself. I have wanted to be a YouTuber since I was 10. And that is so long ago for me. Like, it was my first childhood dream, video game designer. My second childhood dream, YouTuber, actually. I wanted to design video games because I thought they were cool, and then I wanted to be a YouTuber because I really liked Jacksepticeye back then. And I wanted to be just like Jack. And as I've gotten older, that feeling of wanting to be like him has matured into, I want to make people happy. And I want to do something I love, because I like games a lot. I really do. Even if I get, like, mad at them, like this, I might get mad at it, but I'm having fun. Like, completing this level when it happens will be such a good fucking experience. Like, I can't wait to beat this level. It's gonna feel satisfying. And that's the thing I like about gaming. I don't like easy mode shit. I like a real challenge. Shit that feels like bullshit, but you know is possible. Alright? Like, I know this is possible. I know it is. Even though there are soft locks in it, this is 100% possible. I have double speed already. I quit because of family stuff. Family is more important now than YouTube life. Why don't you go back to it? It wouldn't be the most difficult thing. You know? Restarting a channel is not hard. I restarted mine in less than 2 weeks, and I'm back to my former glory. Good luck. Hello, Adrian. Your name seems familiar. I'm not gonna lie, if I had family problems, it depends on what kind of problem it would be. I obviously wouldn't abandon my family, but I would eventually go back to doing YouTube, regardless of what the issue is. Because I know I can do it, and this is something I've wanted to. I don't know why I didn't jump there. But it's just something I've wanted to do. You know? When you're as old as me, you'll understand. I get that a lot. It was funny, I've always heard that. When you're older, you'll understand. And people were like... One thing I heard a lot was when you graduate high school, you'll understand. I didn't graduate high school, but I got my GED, and a lot of the things that people told me I would understand, I still don't. I still don't understand. One of those things was couples fighting. Couples getting mad at each other. I don't understand that. I get why they get mad at each other. Don't get me wrong. But I will never understand couples staying mad at each other for years about one thing. I cannot stay mad at someone for years about a small thing. If it's, like, huge, I get it. Alright, like, if something really big happened, like maybe I fucked your sister or something, I don't know, maybe then I'd understand. Like, maybe then I'd understand that you're mad about that. But I've seen people get mad over, like, the dumbest shit, and it's really weird. I don't know, maybe it's immaturity. Maybe it's naivety. But I feel like there are some things that I will never understand. And to me, that's fine. Honestly. It's fine that I don't understand things. I don't have to understand literally everything. I want to, don't get me wrong. I don't understand certain things. Especially if you, like, want to do something. I don't know. Keep going, you're doing great. I've never played Geometry Dash. Thank you. I'm doing alright. I'm not doing great, but I'm doing alright. I'm missing basic jumps. If you should buy Geometry Dash and have this level be your first experience. Because this is nothing like how the game actually technically is. The game is a side-scroller platformer, not a regular platformer most of the time. They added regular platforming. What to do to get mod? This isn't the mod. It's regular Geometry Dash. I just made a level. Better way to say it, when you have your little demons, then you abandon passions to make the best out of the time when they're young. I guess that makes sense. One thing I will never understand is children. But I do get why people like them. And I get why people give up things for them. I get why. Having a little guy that you made... I guess that's not the right word for it, but you get what I mean. You know, a little guy that you made... You have to take care of him, you know? Or them, or she. It's... maybe? I don't know. One thing I hope I never do. No, I don't want to be rude. I really don't. But I hope that I never abandon my passions for anything. Which I know sounds really bad. But, yeah, I have spent most of my life with nothing. Like, actually. And that's, like, weird to say. Because it's like, I've had a computer most of my life, right? It's not like I've spent most of my life with quite literally nothing. But I've spent most of my life with very little compared to other people, I guess. No. Other people in my, like, I did not have friends growing up, actually. Like, straight up. I did not have friends. I did not have... My first girlfriend was in middle school. And that was the only girlfriend I've ever had. And it was a 2-year relationship? 2.5, maybe, technically? Technically 3, if you want to get really technical. But... I have left most of that behind. For one reason or another. I'm really glad. Did that spike not trigger? How? But... gaming is one of the few things that I've had for most of my life. And it's sort of like a comfort to me. When I get mad, sad, angry, anything negative, typically a gaming session that's like an hour will cause me to cool off. Like, I was really upset earlier today. Extremely upset about something. I'm soft-locked. But I was extremely upset about something earlier today. I'm not gonna say what it is, but just know I was upset. And I'm still kind of upset, but I feel a lot better now that I've played some games. You know? I might not have the time for YouTube and making content for YouTube, but I'm still streaming on Twitch for 3K viewers. That's good. That's more than a lot of people can say. A lot of people would, like, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people who give up on YouTube. It's weird. Because they do it... There are like three main reasons people give up on YouTube. They're a small channel and they can't gain any traction and they get demotivated. They're a big channel and they feel like they can't do what they love. Or something gets in the way and they can't do what they love. And there are only one of those reasons I understand for quitting. Now, if you're like a big YouTuber like MrBeast, obviously, if he wants to do something different, he can't necessarily do that. He'd have to do it in a really creative way. Like, if he wanted to do a gaming channel where he just sits down and games, he would have to, like, rebrand himself. Because he, through all of his videos, through all of his years, he has hardly, I don't want to be mean when I say this, but he's hardly actually showed personality. He's just kind of the guy who's been the presenter for a game show, if that makes sense. He's like Steve Harvey. You know? Hello, mister. Hello, toaster. Like, if MrBeast wanted to start a gaming channel and wanted to just play games, not like do his normal challenge stuff, like he wanted to play Minecraft all day for some fucking reason, you'd have to completely rebrand himself, and it would be a very tough process, and he'd have to lay off a lot of employees, assuming that he quits his other content. He wouldn't have to. Why did I not make that? I should have made that. But it's weird to think about it, because people act like they can't rebrand. I don't know. I've heard just a lot of YouTubers say, it feels like I'm stuck in a hole where people won't watch anything that I do unless it's this one thing. And I hear that a lot. Who was that one guy who had a really bad case of it with Fortnite? It wasn't Ninja. Or it was Dakotas, I think is his name. I should be making that. Why am I not making that? Do I not? I don't have... I'm not getting the double speed? Huh. Are there gonna be more Limestone videos? Yes, sir. Eventually. Not sure when I'm going to stream them, but I am going to stream them. Up, 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 up. There we go. I'm not gonna lie, I lost my train of thought. I locked in so hard that my brain melted. As you can see from me dying to the spike. I'd like to get past everything else, please. All current viewers are Polish? That's probably true. I've got 3. There's one person not saying if they're Polish or not. But I'm gonna guess they probably are. Good news is, I still have my double speed. Bad news is, this section is technically harder with it. That was crazy. Normally, if Ignited says he is, I am in Toaster, but Joy is made of Polish words. I butchered that word, I know I did. I said Toaster, but Joy. Know one thing that I've never really gotten to say before is that I'm very excited for the future. Obviously, there are certain times where I've gotten to say that. There's very, very few times in my life. And with YouTube, I've typically only said that 3 times. The first time I made 2 back-to-back 2,000 view videos as my 4th and 5th video ever. The second time was with Unturned Insane Mode Part 1, which got over 100,000 views. And now. You might think that there are other times where I possibly could have said that. Like when I beat the view count of Unturned Insane Mode with a video that I worked very hard on. I think it was the video that I put 5,000 views into, or 5,000, not 5,000, 50 hours into. Did beat that video out, somehow. I used to call the videos the Holy Grail. You would think that when I beat the Holy Grail, I might be excited, but at the time it was just like, hooray, next video. Because I was still at like 300 subscribers, which is kind of insane. You know? Up, 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 up. But now I get to say I'm excited. I don't know why I tried to make that jump. Because it's been less than 2 weeks since I have been back. And people are kind of excited. Can you make Limestone harder and try to beat it? Maybe. I got other videos. Don't you want to see Insane Mode Part 5 on Amio? Don't you want to see me beat Buckshot Roulette without ever shooting the dealer for some reason? The most terrible idea anyone's ever had. All comes down to literal luck. You think normal Buckshot Roulette is a luck fest? Try not shooting the dealer ever. I'm excited, you know? Up, up, up. We're here. I'm just gonna do this part, because this is easy. I don't have to stress about this part. I do. I can just make it back up. I can make it back up without fucking up any of those jumps. I can make it back up. I don't have to hit a spike and restart. I don't have to. Don't make me. Please, Fingers, do not fail me. You have... You know what can be done with your movements. All you have to do is be smart enough to do them. Oh my fucking god. Oh. 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 Okay. Now for the part I've been failing at. I just need to spam W and I won't talk. Now we're here. I watched your channel rise up from 310 subs to now. I know. It's crazy. I bet I was very cringe back then. I also bet that I wasn't the best at editing videos. What was I doing when I was up to 310 subs? What was the videos I was making even? Oh, dude, I'm so fucking nervous to do this. I don't want to die so bad. There's still so much more to go after this. Eight Ball is Max gay. You didn't have to ask the 8-Ball, you could have just asked me, and I would have said, no, I'm not gay. Why is that the question everyone always asks? Oh, fuck! Guys, I've discovered a new softball. Oh, no. Wait, is... Okay, guys, it's not... It's intended now, I guess, because I guess you can fix it by doing that. Let me over there, bro. No, please. Okay. You see, remember how I said I was gonna beat this level? Here's what I'm gonna do instead. I bet you're very excited to see Unturned Insane Mode Part 4, so I'm gonna go edit that. And I'm done with this. I'm so fucking done, man, actually. Oh, I'm so done. That that fall was insane. But for those of you who haven't seen it, I'll show you what the hell you're actually supposed to do. When you're single speed coming up here for the first time, you hit this, and you jump over here and hit these. Now, I didn't realize when I was making this that you actually had the jump height to hit this on the way down. When you hit this, it moves these down, and this is only meant to be hit when you have double speed, so I actually just need to do this. Oh yeah, the level's way bigger, by the way. Like I said, I barely finished half. So you hit this, and what you're meant to do with the double speed is jump off the side of this onto this, and as you're jumping over here, hit this, and this moves down, so that you can jump on top of this, and it moves back up, where you jump to the side of this, and jump on all of these, which all have spike platforms that will move up and shank you in the fucking feet. Make a side jump off of this, and hit these. Hit the side of this rhombus, jump over to this, hit this, jump over to this, and hit this, jump over to this, go up here, and try and get over here, where you hit this, and then you go over here, hit this, jump over here and hit this, jump over here and hit this, jump back over here and hit this, because when you hit this for the first time, you land here, but when you jump over in here, you hit here instead, and you jump up and hit this, where you hit all of these, and you do this, and what's crazy is that if you fall here, it sends you down back to this. And if you hit here, it sends you into these spikes. And if you, it's a nightmare. Oh, and if you can also jump off the side of this by accident if you're going too fast. You can fall off and fall all the way back to the beginning. Max, are there any rules on this chat? The same rules as my Twitch ones, which I forget what they are, but one of them is be nice to Gerald, and the other one is that it's not my birthday. But this is the level design. This is what I've designed. So far. Just remember that this isn't even like 10% of the way done. So there's so much more I want to design. And if you think the current version is hard, just know it's not. It's really not. It's tedious and annoying, and there are a lot of jumps that are really stupid. However, it is possible, and it is not that hard, actually. The thing that makes it hard is that one mistake sends you back down to the bottom. Also, real quick, this is what the insane mode timeline looks like. This is about where I've edited to. Don't worry about these colorful things. These are definitely not an indication of something. I promise. Don't worry about this orange. This is also definitely not an indication of something. But this is it. This is Insane Mode Part 4. And all of its hour-long glory. It's probably going to be shortened a little bit to like 55 minutes. Maybe 50 at its lowest. Is it perhaps an indication of how much work it requires? Nope. It's an indication... I'll tell you. You know what? I'll tell you. I'll tell you. You have to promise. Shh! You can't tell anyone else. Shh. Shh. Uh, the premise for part 4, Insane Mode, is that I go through like 9 stages of grief while playing. Because I get so I get so I go from so unbelievably like confident that I'm gonna get so much done to so unbelievably depressed that it is fucking criminally hilarious. Watching it back, it is so funny. And these are all of the 9 stages. The last one being triumph instead of acceptance. But it ties into everything, and it's nice. So this is where Insane Mode Part 4 is at. Keep in mind, I still haven't done like any voiceovers or anything like I want. You're laughing your Gmod. Short made me want to jump on a Gmod again after 4 years out of it. Gmod is fun. No matter how many hours you have in that game, if you got like, even if you don't got a friend, you can. There's still so much stuff you can do. Hopping into random servers and just seeing what people are up to is used to be one of my favorite pastimes. I used to hop on this prop hunt server called Lennyface Gaming. That shit was my jam. I didn't have a mic, then I typed really fast. Max, make a structurally stable house in Gmod? No, I'm good. Anyways, did you used to play TTT? I did not. I joined a TTT server once, shot somebody in the face because I thought it was funny, got banned for 24 hours, and never touched it again. However, I do have... I don't know if I streamed this. I might have. But I have a 4-hour VOD of playing Proximity Chat TTT. And God, it was so much fun. And I want to make it into like a bunch of different videos. Because there were so many good moments, and we played for like 4 hours. And then we also did some more prop hunt. It was great. I have just so much. Anyways, before I leave, I have to show this. Damn, how am I at 5,274? I've gained like 5 subscribers since I streamed. I have VODs here of videos I'm going to make. Maybe not these two. These two are just VODs. But these two are just here so that they don't ever get deleted. But TTT proximity chat, 4 hours of that shit. I already made this into a short not a short, but a video on the second channel that I'm gonna re-edit and re-upload to the main channel because it's just too good to keep only on the second channel where nobody's gonna watch it. But we've got 2 hours of prop hunt. This, which was really fun to record. This, where Beyond got pissed. And this, which was my first time ever playing Repo. I think it was my first time playing Repo. But it was a lot of fun. And I want to make all these into videos. But I also have, on my hard drive, we go to properties. Can we even see how long these are? 50 hours of footage. I have 50 hours of footage on my hard drive right now. That is just backlog content. Now, to be fair, 9 of those hours is this, and another 3 of those hours is this, which I can delete now. But yes, I have it. I have stuff done. And I fully plan on making videos on everything. And also for the guy who said I wasn't aware I had a second channel. Right here. It's me, friend, second channel, I guess. And Massive, who's made like 2 videos. And Beyond, who's also made some videos. It was crazy. I've probably put like 50 views onto this video since I started editing. Because I keep having to click on it and reopen the VOD to get chat logs. Which there are like 60 of them. Anyways, if you were here, thank you. I'm gonna try and get Insane Mode Part 4 done. It's so much work. I've put so many hours into it already. It's been like 15 hours of cutting and like 20 30 because I spent another like 5 last night editing. I've spent 30 I spent 40 hours making this video so far. I hope you all enjoy it when it comes out. I'm excited. I'm really excited. 8Ball, does Max like editing? You know, I used to hate editing because I found it boring, but the act of making a video that you can be proud of and that people really like and people fuck with heavily, there's nothing like it. There's not a feeling in the world I've ever experienced that comes close to the euphoria of someone being like, this shit is so good. Anyways, I have to go make some content. I might stream Gmod later today, actually. I have it planned with some friends, so. Goodbye, guys. Stream was fun. I can't believe I did an hour and 40 minutes of that bullshit. See ya.